Fear and doubt are universal human experiences, often acting as invisible barriers that hold us back from reaching our full potential. Many people find themselves trapped in a life dominated by these emotions, constantly questioning their abilities and hesitating to pursue their dreams. The journey from this state of paralysis to one of bravery and action might seem daunting, but it all begins with a simple yet powerful action: taking a step. The concept of stepping into bravery is more than just a metaphor. It's a practical approach to overcoming fear. When we're faced with uncertainty or challenges, our natural instinct is often to retreat, to stay within our comfort zone. However, true growth and transformation occur when we push against these instincts and move forward, even when every fiber of our being is screaming at us to stay put. This idea of taking a step is deceptively simple, yet profoundly impactful. It's not about grand gestures or complete transformations overnight. Instead, it's about small, deliberate actions that gradually build our courage and resilience. Each step, no matter how small, is a victory over fear and a move towards bravery. Consider the various areas of life where fear might be holding you back. Perhaps it's fear of failure that's preventing you from starting a new business venture. Maybe it's fear of rejection that's keeping you from pursuing a relationship. Or it could be fear of the unknown that's stopping you from traveling to a new place or trying a new experience. In each of these scenarios, the antidote to fear is the same: take a step. This approach applies to all aspects of personal growth and development. Want to improve your physical health, but feel overwhelmed by the prospect of a complete lifestyle change? Take a step. Go for a short walk today. Tomorrow, maybe you'll walk a little further. Over time, these small steps can lead to significant changes in your fitness and overall well-being. The same principle applies to changing your diet, learning a new skill, or pursuing a challenging goal. Don't wait for the perfect moment or until you feel completely ready, because that moment may never come. Instead, take a step now, however small it might be. One of the most powerful aspects of this step mentality is that it shifts our focus from the overwhelming big picture to manageable, immediate actions. When we're paralyzed by fear, we often fixate on all the potential negative outcomes or the enormity of the task ahead. By focusing on just taking the next step, we break this cycle of overthinking and inaction. Moreover, each step we take builds momentum. The act of moving forward, of confronting our fears head-on, generates a kind of emotional and psychological energy. This energy fuels further action, making each subsequent step a little easier than the last. It's a self-reinforcing cycle. Action builds courage, and courage enables more action. It's important to note that stepping towards your fears doesn't mean you won't feel afraid anymore. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the ability to act despite feeling afraid. As you take steps towards what scares you, you may still feel anxious or uncertain. But with each step, you're proving to yourself that you can move forward even in the face of these feelings. This approach also helps us reframe our relationship with the unknown. Often, our fears are rooted in what we don't know or can't predict. By stepping into these unknown territories, we start to realize that the unknown isn't always as scary as we imagined. Sometimes, what we find on the other side of our fear is opportunity, growth, and new experiences that enrich our lives. Implementing this step mentality requires a shift in how we think about bravery and success. It's not about making grand, sweeping changes overnight. It's about consistent, persistent action over time. It's about valuing progress over perfection and recognizing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. So, how do you put this into practice? Start by identifying one area of your life where fear or doubt is holding you back. Then, define one small, concrete action you can take today to move forward in this area. It doesn't have to be big or impressive. Remember, we're focusing on steps, not leaps. Once you've identified your step, commit to taking it. Don't wait for motivation or inspiration. Don't spend time planning or strategizing. Just take the step, then tomorrow, take another one. Over time, these steps will accumulate, leading you further away from fear and closer to the life you want to live. Remember, bravery isn't a destination. It's a journey. It's not about reaching a point where you're never afraid again. Instead, it's about developing the habit of moving forward despite your fears. It's about building the resilience to keep stepping even when the path ahead is uncertain. In conclusion, the key to stepping into bravery is simple. Step. Take action. Move forward. Don't let fear keep you stationary. Every journey, no matter how long or challenging, begins with a single step. Your journey towards a braver, more fulfilling life starts now with the very next step you choose to take. So, what will your